Hey Google, what's the weather like today in Belper?
Today in Belper, there'll be showers, with a forecast high of 13 and a low of 8.
This is a route that can be done in most conditions. Starts at Middleton Top, goes up the High Peak Trail, crosses over to the Tissington Trail, where it gets back onto the High Peak Trail, returning back to Middleton. Don't know if you can tell now, it's absolutely boring. But you know, on a day like this, there is a case for making your longer ride shorter, but just upping the pace. From a physiological point of view, that intensity is extremely valuable. So you might get more gains from doing this at a quicker pace than you would on a long plod when you're freezing to death and your head's fallen off. Up there in the distance is Minninglow, which is a hill surrounded by trees, and inside there are some Bronze Age burial chambers. Can't go up there on your bike, unfortunately, but yeah, I quite like things like that. I'm turning off here, so I'm getting off the High Peak Trail and I'm taking this byway, which is just after Minninglow, up on the hill, down there, over to the Tissington Trail. On the byway now that takes me over to Tissington. I quite like it over here because you have to start doing a bit of thinking about your route choice. Tissington Trail coming up, and I am absolutely plastered now in mud. My God. Anyway, I loved it. I loved it. This is Hartington Station behind me, and there's a little road behind here which actually drops down into the village. Some nice cafes down there, but too cold today. And normally it's really, really busy here, but there's nobody. Can't think why. So the question is, are you like me? I start off on a ride like this in the winter and I go, oh, avoid the mud. And I get to a stage and I think, I'll blow it. And I just ride through everything. And I have to say, I love it really. I have to remind myself that I am an off-road rider and this is all part of the fun. And what the hell, you can wash your bike off later. So which one are you? A mud lover or not? So I'm at the junction of the Tissington Trail with the High Peak Trail, and behind me is Parsley Hay, and there's a cafe there. It's outdoor seating, but you might be able to sit under a bit of shelter. I think there's a little shop there as well. You can probably get spare tubes and all that sort of stuff. And if you haven't picked up on it, it's started to pour. What's the chances of that? So I'm going to get on this bike and get going. So here is the junction. Come up, the Tissington Trail and I'm turning a very sharp right to get on the High Peak Trail and go home to a big cup of tea, anything I can possibly think about eating, and a warm settee. Oh my God, go, go, go. Oh God, it's pouring. But I'll tell you what, I'm warm. Got my Roubaix on, my overshoes. I'm quite happy really. It's just filming that's tricky, so don't be put off by the fact that it's pouring. You'll be fine. You can go really fast on it, good. Right, that's it, I'm off. Bye! Behind me is Frydon Brickworks. I think it's been a factory that's been established here for years and years. But some quite interesting sort of explanations about the past and sort of development brick making here, and also some really nice things on the wall as well. That was Minning Low car park. Have a little picnic there. Well, if you can have one, don't invite me, okay? Well, not till the summer, because I might cry. Oh my God. I do feel superior though, I'm the only one out here. I've got it all to myself. I haven't had to ring the bell once to get through. Well, back at Middleton Top, 23 miles later. I have to say I've really quite enjoyed it. The weather has been absolutely awful, because I'm sure I've said it at least 100 times now. So I started here, went out the High Peak Trail, crossed over on a byway over to the Tissington Trail, up towards Parsley Hay, then got back on the High Peak Trail and came back. And I have to say it's been really, really lovely, even though the weather's been really quite testing. The thing about it is, if you go with really warm clothes, obviously that makes the whole thing doable, pretty obvious. But you know, there's no big descending, and so you don't get that wind chill. So that makes it kind of doable. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much to all those people that already have. It'd be really brilliant if we could get some more. It just kind of spurs me on and makes the whole thing worthwhile. And don't forget, anything you want to know or any questions, anything you want to say about it, or maybe you want to say, actually, I've done this, please put something down in the notes below the video. It'd be amazing.